नमस्कार विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, खूप सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांच्या डिमांड नंतर आपण आपली इंडियन पॉलिटीची बॅच इंग्लिशमध्ये सुरू करत आहोत. ही इंग्लिशमधील बॅच मी जवळपास सर्वच्या सर्व लक्ष्मीकांत कव्हर करण्याचा प्रयत्न केलेला आहे. ही इंग्लिश मीडियममधल्या बॅचची तुम्हाला एक नोट्ससुद्धा मिळेल आणि यासोबतच तुम्हाला या बॅचचे सर्वच्या सर्व व्हिडिओज, आपलं जे ज्ञानदीप अकॅडमीचा लाल कलरचा लोगो असणारा ॲप आहे, या लाल कलरचा लोगो असणाऱ्या ॲपवर तुम्हाला सर्वच्या सर्व बॅच मिळेल. मग या बॅचला ॲक्सेस किती असेल, व्हिडिओज केव्हा अपलोड केले जातील, तुम्ही ते व्हिडिओज किती दिवस पाहू शकता, या सर्व बाबतीतील सर्वच्या सर्व सूचना त्या ॲपवरच त्या ठिकाणी सूचना या सदरामध्ये तुम्हाला दिलेली आहे. तर मी तुम्हाला सर्वांना सुचवेल, ज्या विद्यार्थ्यांना इंग्लिश मीडियममधनं इंडियन पॉलिटीची बॅच हवी होती, तुम्ही ही बॅच नक्की जॉईन करा. तुमच्या मित्रांसोबत सुद्धा शेअर करा. यामध्ये मी तुम्हाला प्रत्येक कन्सेप्ट सांगण्याचा प्रयत्न तर केला आहेच, मात्र या कन्सेप्टच्या सोबतच त्या टॉपिकशी निगडीत जो महत्त्वाचा कंटेंट आहे आणि त्या टॉपिकशी निगडीत जे महत्त्वाचा फॅक्च्युअल डेटा आहे, जो तुमच्या परीक्षेसाठी अत्यंत उपयुक्त असतो, हा सर्वच्या सर्व डेटा सुद्धा मी त्या ठिकाणी देण्याचा प्रयत्न केलेला आहे. सो तुम्हाला सर्वांना विनंती की बॅच शेअर करा आणि जॉईन करा. थँक्यू. Hello friends, welcome you all to Gnandeep Academy. Now in continuation to our topic on union and its territory, today we will study Article 2 in continuation. Article 2, before moving forward, Article 2 is basically about external adjustment of the states. External adjustment. This word is very, very important because you could straight away get question on this word. Article 2 is about external adjustment of states in Indian territory. Article 2 gives right to parliament about two important things. One is about admission of the states, means states which are already in existence outside India will be admitted into Indian Union. So it is first right is about admission of various states into Indian Union. Second is about establishment of new states. It means any region which did not have any recognized ruler or any region which was not known as a state will be established as a state and will be admitted into Indian Union under Article 2. That's how basically I'm making it very, very clear. Article 2 is about external adjustment. It gives right to parliament regarding two important things. First, about admission of new states into Indian Union or establishment of new state into Indian Union. Now, let's go into the exact wordings. See, Article 2 is about admission and establishment. Parliament, now who has the right to establish and admit a new state? This right is given in the hands of Parliament by Constitution. Parliament may by law admit new states into the Union of India or establish new states on such terms and conditions as it thinks fit and necessary. Now, Article 2 of the Indian Constitution provides these two power to the Parliament. First, the power to admit new state into the Indian Union and the power to establish new state. So basically these two powers are provided by Article 2. Now, based on this particular thing, we have a case study. The case study belongs to Sikkim and it goes back to the year 1974 when Sikkim started facing threats from China. China's expansionist policy were eyed on Sikkim and they wanted to encroach Sikkim completely. Looking at the threat, Sikkim approached India and Sikkim became a state of India, but through a parliamentary laws and through a parliamentary procedures. What are those procedures? Now see, in the year 1974, during Indira Gandhi tenure, the Sikkim Assembly passed Government of Sikkim Act of 1974. It means till 1974, Sikkim was not part of India. This Act of Sikkim Assembly empowered the government of Sikkim to seek participation and representation of people of Sikkim in Indian political institutions for speedy development of Sikkim. It means indirectly they wanted to become part of Indian Union, right? This resolution also meant for the representation of the people of Sikkim in Indian parliamentary system. In ensuing year, that is in the year 1974, 35th Constitutional Amendment Act was passed by Indian Parliament to give effect to the above resolution of Sikkim State Assembly. Here remember, 35th Amendment Act is related with the Sikkim Assembly. The main provisions of the 35th Amendment Act was that Sikkim will be added as an associate state of India. See, no state had this recognition of being associate state with India. It was Sikkim was the only state which got the status of associate state through 35th Amendment Act. There was criticism regarding this particular amendment as no state was given this recognition, and it did not mention about the associate state in Indian constitution. Then Indian Parliament passed 36th Amendment Act and Sikkim was admitted into the Indian Union as a full-fledged state. Remember, through 36th Amendment Act, Sikkim was added into the Indian Union as a full-fledged state. Now, the 36th Amendment Act came into effect from April 26, 1975, and it added an important article, Article 371F, which is there to make some special provision relating to administration of Sikkim. Sikkim, 35th Amendment Act, 36th Amendment Act, Article 371F, and earlier associated state, now full-fledged state of Indian Union. So this is very, very important part of Article 2. We'll meet soon. Thank you.